Hi everyone, so I'm here with Manny Clark, my old mate from about 20 odd years ago. Manny's used to do the door with Lenny McLean. He's been good friends with Bill the Bomb. Well known in the criminal underworld, served many prison sentences, very respected. Down from Canning Town you lived as well, didn't you?
Well, I lived in Canning Town, not from Canning Town.
We went up to meet Mike Tyson about 20 years ago, first time I met Mike Tyson. But Manny has worked with Lenny McLean and he has had fights sparred with Lenny McLean. He's had fights alongside Bill the Bomb. You took on a load of police, didn't you?
We had a fight with a load of police in the West End. What happened, we was in a club in South London called Scribbles in the Old Kent Road, and Bill said, let's go somewhere after, and we went up the West End to a little drinker, got 2 cabs up there, a load of us. I've paid my taxi, got out an applicant geezer, paid the geezer, and there's a commotion in the cab behind me, and it's Bill the Bomb. My pals tried to pay the cab driver. Bill's kicked off, and it's been a bit of a row, and Bill's ended up knocking the cab driver out. So the African cab driver, his pals come running over, and as he come running towards me, I banged him and knocked him out. But apparently the club we was going to was under obbo by police and tramps in shop doorways. I've never seen anything like it, but tramps in shop doorways were undercover police. There's couriers on bikes and people jumping out of vans going, and tramps up doorways going, police, yeah. And so I've looked at Bill, and Bill run. So I've run after Bill, followed him. We're running down the street, police are trying to, shouting us, running after us. And Bill running to a doorway, which happened to be the door of a sex shop in the Soho we're in. Yeah. He's running, I thought he must know a way out, back, you know, through there. We've run in there, there's one way in, one way out. So we're in it. Now, police are coming, running through the door. And Bill started knocking them all out.
All the old Bill.
As they're coming through, they can only get through the door 2 at a time. We're going bang, 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 we're pinging them, we're knocking them out. But in the end, they've got in there, they're beating the life out of us.
How many was there, old Bill, do you reckon?
There's van loads, I couldn't say, but they beat the fuck out of us. They dragged us out in the street, right? And literally, my body was in the road, and my legs was on the pavement, and the police was jumping up and down on my legs, trying to break my legs. Yeah. And we'd knocked out so many police.
Did they get Bill as well?
They nicked us, they done us, yeah. And when we was in the police station and interviewed us, yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, good, Joe.
Lovely, Connor. And as they were, when they tried to interview us, right, they charged us with grievous bodily harm on the 2 African fellas, because I broke the fella's jaw with a left hook and Bill broke his man's.
Oh, so you both got a GBH?
We both got charged with GBH. But where we'd assaulted about 15 police officers between us, yeah, they couldn't charge us for the assaults on the police, because we said, well, we didn't know there was police. We thought we was being attacked.
Oh yeah, because they're all undercover.
Because there was a load of people running at us, and they certainly didn't look like police. It's a bang fight right off. We thought we was under attack. So anyway, I went up to Southwark Crown Court for the GBH. Yeah, and Bill was meant to, but we were both due in court. I turned up, Bill didn't. So when I've got in the court, I've given my version of what happened. And I said, look, there's a bit of commotion, there's a big fight, there's a geezer knocked out on the floor, and some African geezer come running towards me, and I'm standing with missus, and as he got close, I've hit him with 1 punch. I broke his jaw. I didn't, you know, it was self-defense. Yeah. And so what they done, they said to me, with the prosecution offered me a deal that if I pleaded guilty to a fray, they'd throw the GBH. So I went, yeah, okay. So then I was given the suspended sentence or something silly like that. So when I walked out of court, Bill handed himself in after that, then called me as a witness. So I went to court. Now I stood in court as a witness for Bill, and I said, look, I didn't see Bill hit anybody. I said, but we was in a situation, there was a big fight. I said, I've knocked a geezer out. I broke his jaw with 1 punch. And the prosecutor, the barrister said, Bill's barrister said, and you are a boxer, ain't you, Manny? And I said, yes, I am, yeah. And he said, and you've hit the man 1 punch and broke his jaw, and that's right, yeah. And he said, and there's another man who's Bill's charged with breaking his jaw, and you say you didn't see him in. Did you hit him? Bill's I said, I don't think so, but I might have hit, I probably hit a few people on that night, I think. And so Beverly Williams and Bill's in the dock, sitting there trying not to laugh, and Bev's sitting at the back doing the same thing, you know what I mean? And he got knocked
Bev's here tonight as well, isn't she?
Yeah,
Bev's here tonight, so I'll try and do an interview with Bev.
This is Bill the Bomb's daughter, Bonnie Williams.
Oh, is that better?
Baby.
So that's
my
Bill's
beautiful baby.
Oh,
Bill's
hello.
daughter.
Bonnie Williams.
I love you, Uncle
YouTube
Manny.
video this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, is it for YouTube?
Yeah, I'm doing a
That's
thing about
great.
Bill. I'll do a few things about
Bill
your
the
dad.
Bomb,
Oh,
Yeah, I do a few
that's
videos,
lovely.
yeah.
Okay, well, make sure it's all good stuff.
Yeah, I might have to get an interview with your mum as well if she'll do one. Do you reckon
Yeah,
she'll
she
do
will
one?
do, yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be lovely.
Yeah.
I was going to talk to you, Manny, as well about why you rate Bill, because you worked with Lenny McLean and you sparred him, and why
Yeah.
you rate Bill as a better fighter.
Look, the thing is, at the end of the day, Bill the Bomb was sparring with the likes of Muhammad Ali, yeah? And he was so good, Angelo Dundee, he went to America and was boxing under Angelo Dundee.
Yeah.
And what happened to Bill, he came back to England because of a funeral. It was either his dad's funeral or something like that. But a pal of his, Tommy O, who got murdered years later,
Yeah.
he had a bit of grief for someone, and they went and sorted it out, and then Bill ended up getting 7 years in prison, and he was in the ratings as a pro boxer in America, but he's come over back to Canning Town, got done with attempted murder and got 7 years in prison. Bill done every single day of that 7-year prison sentence because he kept knocking screws out.
He was the most feared man in the prison system,
They
wasn't
could
he?
not control the man.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is, if you look at likes of Lenny McLean, and if you was to compare them to say Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Joe Frazier, sorry, but Lenny, I love him, God bless his soul, but he wouldn't be in the ratings, would he? Really, would he?
Bill
In the
was a
ratings.
good pro,
But
and a good street
Bill
fighter.
was in there. He was in there. Sparring with the likes of them.
That was a different.
He sparred with
I always give
Foreman.
Lenny credit because he did fight ex-pros without any boxing experience. That's hard.
Yeah.
And Bill was as a top pro. He had one loss which he avenged to Johnny Walker. And he was good on the street as well, wasn't he?
Bill Bomb. Listen, I've seen that man knock a prison officer out through the bars. Right, you know, now that's how accurate a punch was. You've got to be.
Yeah.
So there's a screw on the other side of a barred gate, metal gate. You go bang, knock the fucking screw out. You're lucky you break your hand on the bars, wouldn't you?
Yeah. He said Bill the Bomb was the most intimidating man.
Yeah, I've seen the film. He's good stuff. Yeah.
Nice one, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.